Good afternoon. Well, it's afternoon now. Maybe when you're watching this, it might be evening, morning, whatever. Good, whatever it is where you are. I thought I'd come on and talk about Zeitgeist, or rather what people are saying about it, which is a whole other kettle of fish. One thing I've noticed is a lot of the people that seem to like the film, be promoting it, on their comments, when people put comments, the harshest critics of them and of their like of the film and of the film don't have pictures on their profiles. I'm not saying it means anything. It's an observation that seems interesting to me. The people that actually make videos criticizing it, they seem to be focused on the first part of the film and the interpretation of mythology, and going back to the source books, and to extend, I guess, the theme of the film. Going back to the source books isn't going to help you understand that interpretation any more than going to the Constitution is going to help you understand the Federal Reserve Bank. This is something that came along later through the work of people like Manly P. Hall and Albert Pike, who more or less set the mythological foundation for the modern theology of the American Protestant Church. It's not like they laid it out and said, okay, you guys all do this, but it's something that has worked its way in over the years, being that the organization that Albert Pike reorganized, the Freemasons, is very prolific throughout the United States. Not that I'm saying they're, some evil organization, but it's just, things. The evolution of theology is an interesting animal, to say the least. But none of that, inaccuracies of that sort aside, that's sort of I don't know, what would you call it, a distraction. That's not the part of the film that really concerns me. The parts of the film that concern me are about 9/11 and the Federal Reserve Bank. And, I've studied history for a number of years. I've had a passing interest, at least, in it since I was a teenager, but I've been studying it seriously since I was in my mid-20s. I'll be 41 on Sunday. And there's a lot of that stuff that I know for a fact is true. Now, the interpretation of some of that information, when a physics professor tells me that there's no way that a plane made that building fall down, and when you have quotes from the architects and people that were there, refute that. If you can refute that, I'd love to hear it, because that's the stuff that's really more disturbing than any of it. And it's almost like, this is going to sound really weird, but it almost strikes me as a defense mechanism, like, well, aha, that's offensive to my religious beliefs, so therefore I can rip that apart, and if that's not true, then I don't have to listen to the rest of it. I can just discard it, because, the fact is, okay, even a liar tells the truth sometimes. So just some stuff to think about.